price of being alive. No one escapes it. But when suffering is aimed towards something meaningful, it transforms into strength. He writes, "Meaning is what sustains you when everything else falls apart." Meaning gives you a reason to get up after failure, to care when no one's watching, to keep going when there's no guarantee of reward. Without meaning, suffering becomes unbearable. With meaning, suffering becomes sacrifice. Peterson often tells his students, you must place something of ultimate value at the center of your life. Because when everything collapses, when pleasure fades, when success fails, only meaning can hold you together. That meaning doesn't come from comfort or entertainment. It comes from responsibility, from doing what you must do even when it's hard. He says the purpose of life is not happiness. It's to find the deepest burden that you can bear and to bear it. That's the paradox. True fulfillment comes not from ease, but from carrying something heavy, willingly. Think about what happens when you act only for pleasure. The drink feels good until the hangover. The lie feels safe until the truth returns. The distraction feels comforting until time runs out. Every expedient act borrows from the future, and the debt always comes due. But when you act for meaning, you invest in something that compounds. Integrity, trust, love, growth. You suffer today, but you build tomorrow. You sacrifice now, but you rise stronger later. That's the timeless formula of human progress. Peterson often uses the biblical story of Cain and Abel to illustrate the difference. Abel offers his best to God, his work, his devotion, his sincerity. Cain offers what's convenient, a half-hearted sacrifice. When his offering is rejected, Cain becomes resentful and kills his brother. It's the eternal story of envy and expedience, choosing bitterness over betterment, convenience over courage. Peterson warns that resentment is born from the refusal to sacrifice properly. When you avoid responsibility, you blame the world. When you accept it, you transform it. Meaning, Peterson explains, isn't found. It's created through disciplined action. Through telling the truth even when it's painful, through facing chaos instead of running from it, through building something that matters, a family, a career, a soul. Every act of responsibility expands order against the chaos of life. That's how you find meaning, by voluntarily facing the things that terrify you and improving what you can. He says that the person who pursues what is meaningful builds resilience, because meaning protects you from despair. When you know why you're suffering, you can endure almost anyhow. That's why Peterson often quotes Nietzsche. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Meaning turns chaos into direction. It turns tragedy into strength. It's the antidote to nihilism, the belief that nothing matters. Because when nothing matters, anything goes. And that's when people fall into dark